Okay, so I'm just here with Anne tonight. We've just finished our Thursday night session. And Anne, I'm just going to ask you a few questions about your kind of journey with us, alright?
Okay, fine.
So, like, to start with, like, can I just ask you, like, why you wanted to come along and why you wanted to join, like, a fitness camp like ours?
A friend of mine was attending your circuit training classes in Dunblane, and I went along in part to keep her company, and I was anticipating me struggling with the class, but I really enjoyed the class. But I also then got to hear about the classes that were out of doors and attended them. And being out of doors, I think, gives the whole class an extra buzz. You know, it's a good way of exercising and getting fresh air, and, you know, being out with a crowd of other people is really quite an incentive for exercise.
Okay, so what was the goal when you came on? Like, why did you join? Like, what were the reasons?
Okay. I'm 62 and I've always tried to keep myself fit, but as I've got older, I've kind of turned to flab a bit. And I would have tried to go running and things like that, but always really struggled with running, because while I'd clock up miles, my shape and my appearance really didn't alter at all.
Yeah.
And I did think, while I attended this, it was nice from a social aspect because you're taking part in the exercises with other people, and you had the drive of attending the class, so you had the class to attend rather than driving yourself to go out for a run on your own. And I just found that after a period of time I was able to do things like the press-ups from my feet on my hands, whereas initially I'd had to do them on my knees. And I felt like my core strength was really improving. And I knew that when people took photographs of me in a social situation, I would have appeared like an older woman, slumped, round-shouldered, a bit podgy. Whereas now I think I tend to sit much more erect, and I just feel more rejuvenated by the exercise. But I do think it's made a big difference to my appearance, my shape.
Yeah, good. So what kind of results have you seen, obviously, like that you say about the shape thing, but what about, like, in terms of, like, energy and confidence and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think in terms of confidence, just knowing that you're fit enough to take part in the class changes your mindset a little. I think I was becoming very sedentary, and it's very easy to do that. I don't think for any age group, but as you get older, more so, you know, sit in and watch TV or knit or sew or read a book, anything rather than actually do physical exercise, you know. And I think when you're out exercising, it alters your brain, you know. You're much more positive and much more enthusiastic about a lot of things when you're out in fresh air getting exercise.
Yeah, brilliant. So, like, if I'd said to you before you joined about, like, coming on and joining an outdoor fitness camp, like, what would you have thought about it, and what's the reality? What's it really like?
I think my initial thoughts of joining a circuit training group would have been, A, I'm much too old for it, B, I'll be competing with a lot of super fit people and I'll be the dead weight of the group. I will be really struggling. When really you've got a range of ages, but within that range of ages you've also got a range of abilities. There's no guarantee that someone young is going to be the super fit person, you know. It can be someone in the middle age range who's the super fit person. So you stop trying to compete against the other people in your group and you start trying to compete with yourself. So you're aiming at doing a little better than you did last session. And there's a bit of camaraderie as well, because, you know, there's a particular exercise you might struggle with and someone else is finding the same, you know. So there's a bit of camaraderie and encouragement from other people in the group as well, which is nice.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So I hear a lot from people about, when I speak to people over the phone and stuff, they tell me that it's a concern that they're a bit old or they're a bit out of shape, maybe their fitness isn't great. What would you say to someone like that was coming along to try this out?
I think if you don't do it, your fitness isn't going to get any better, nor is your shape. If you just decline those opportunities, then things aren't going to improve, are they? And I think you should be willing to try, at least give everything a try, you know. And I think one of the things I would advise anyone to do is to persevere. Don't expect after your first 2 lessons to be, you know, change shape. You've got to persevere at it, you know. But I do think if you get a buzz out of it, and you will see the changes within weeks, it makes such a difference.
Yeah, okay, brilliant. So just do it then, yeah?
Yeah, that would
Just
be my
do it,
advice.
okay.
Yeah.
Right, so thanks for your time tonight, Anne, okay?
Okay, thanks, Graham.